This is Jeff's
Oh
room.
my God. My dad was just complaining there was no closet in the hotel. And what did we get him on the ship?
You guys got a tub.
A walk-in closet.
And a bath.
Let me see.
Yeah, there's a bath in there.
Wow, yeah.
All over the floor like in the...
No, you have a full-on bathtub.
Oh, wow.
Shucky darn. You gotta spoil us.
Wow.
Valerie, Kyle Travel Channel.
All right, so here is the junior suite. Oh my God.
So much room for activities.
There's so much room for activities. Oh my gosh. We have a special chair. We have a little couch. We have really nice big balcony. We have
Snailhead.
beds. And then everyone's favorite part.
Looks like that snail's eating her brain.
Everyone's favorite part is the walk-in closet. Look at that. So fancy for my family. We loved Utopia of the Seas. Absolutely loved the ship. It is beautiful. So we originally had 2 junior suites booked, and we got those offers right after our first cruise in January with Royal. And we thought, hey, we both got junior suites. Let's take my family. Fast forward to July when we're on Quantum of the Seas with Kyle's family, and we are directly under the pool deck. It was the worst week of sleep I've ever had in my life. If you have not taken a look at that video yet, go check it out. You can hear all the scrapes, all the bumps constantly throughout the night and first thing in the morning. So that prompted me to look at every cruise we had booked through next year and look at where the room is, because I cannot go with that little sleep for that many days again. So on Utopia, our rooms, again, both junior suites, were directly under the pool deck. I asked my dad and brother, hey, are you guys deep sleepers? Are you good with that? They both said, yeah, no problem. We did hear some noises when we dropped them off at their room, which is why I'm glad that I called a couple months ago and I downgraded, yeah, I know, downgraded from a junior suite to a large balcony. The rooms are totally different. The junior suite was obviously way better. The balcony was still great, but it wasn't the junior suite. But I did get a full night's sleep every night because I wanted to be sandwiched between 2 other decks that mostly had people sleeping. We're in 11600, which is a large balcony. And here's the room. It looks nice. Sounds like there's a ghost. Do that again. We have a little couch, all my waters that I ordered, and a nice bed.
Huh. Guess I didn't need the bottle.
Have a smaller balcony than upstairs, but it's not too bad.
Just right.
I think it's all right, huh? So here is the bathroom. This is what we're used to. The shower.
Oh, I did get my.
This is the room. This is the room, the whole room, and nothing but the room. Closets, Kyle, little vanity, and the bed and the balcony. Definitely not as impressive as the suite. I'm going to show you the ship here. You can see how amazing Utopia is. It is just over 236,000 gross tons. It's a massive ship. I love this class of ship too. They have anything and everything you could want and more. Let's tour the ship. So deck 4, we have the Royal Theater, the entertainment place. So we have Studio B, that's the ice skating, art gallery, dining room. Oh my gosh. And casino after casino after casino. It is massive. The ice skating shows on these ships are amazing. Check out next week's video. I'm going to show you what the theaters look like here during the ship tour, but next week I'm going to show you a little more of the shows and the entertainment and what you can expect when you're on Utopia of the Seas. The Royal Theater is gigantic. It's awesome. There are a lot of really amazing seats in the very bottom level, which makes it so that you almost have a good seat no matter where you sit. We didn't sit up in the balcony because there were plenty of seats every time we got there for the bottom level. The most exciting thing for us was they added the prices right. So this was only the second time on this ship that they did the show. We got to be kind of guinea pigs, work out some of the kinks that they had going on. Check out next week's video. I'm going to show you the prizes, the games, different things that they had going on where everyone in the audience who paid could participate. You could watch for free, but you did have to pay if you wanted to play. It was so much fun. They gave away so many prizes. I was actually really amazed with the amount of prizes they gave away. I really hope we get to do it again because we've always done Deal or No Deal and bingo, and the Price is Right is just so nostalgic and it's new and it's super fun. We loved it. One thing that is really cool on this ship that we did not do because I think it would be a little bit difficult for me to participate in needing to get gluten-free food is the Royal Railway, the Utopia station. So this is an interactive railway experience. It is a 5-course dinner and it's $120 per person, which does seem a little pricey. I think it's a 90-minute experience, so it could be really cool. And you get to go into a railway car setup, and then they have screens where they're playing the scenery. They have all the different experience set up. It does seem really neat. It's something at some point I think would be really cool. Have you done it? What did you think? Was it worth it? How was the experience? Let me know. When we cruise, we are in the casino a lot, earning those points, getting different offers while we're on the royal ships. We love the casino. Utopia has a massive casino, massive. It is gigantic. The non-smoking side is gigantic. The smoking side is gigantic. It is so impressive. Because we were on this cruise with my family, we were in the casino a bit, but not as much as we normally are. And that was my choice because I brought my dad and brother. So I didn't want to be like, hey guys, bye, good luck, have fun. I'll be in the casino the whole time. So I only ended up with about 1,200 points, which was enough for a very small discount, but not a free or a cruise where you only have to pay the taxes and fees. Kyle ended up with about 3,600 points, which put us at a comped balcony with 250 free play and I think 25 or 50 onboard credit if we did the $200 deposit that day. And then we could book within 30 days. We could choose a cruise and then book. We've already made our decision. In the summer, we are going to Bermuda, which is about a $2,700 cruise that we chose, and we got it. We're paying taxes and port fees, so $400. Great deal. We love getting cruises while we are on the cruises. It's so fun to plan and look ahead and be excited for the next cruise we have coming up. Deck 5 was the Royal Theater, the jogging track, and the promenade. Deck 5 is the dining room, aptly named dining room, and the Royal Promenade. So this is going to be another one of the neighborhoods. We have all the shops down here. Little tiki bar that's decorated so cute. Pesky parrot.
A lot of people ask me, what's the best drink on the menu? My answer is always the same. The next one. Mm-hmm.
We have guest services. So here's going to be your FE store. Your next cruise, so you can book while you're on the ship. We have Cafe Promenade. Is that where you can get the free snacks and stuff? Cool. This is my favorite part. There's a freaking car and it's so cute. accessories. We have Sorrento's Pizza. That's where we came last night. They were just pumping pizzas out like crazy. No, they're only open certain times. Okay. There's extra seating over here. We have the Royal Shop where you can buy Royal merch. Spotlight karaoke. My gosh. They have everything on this ship. I love it so much. Boleros, which is like a little bar. But obviously my favorite thing is Starbucks. Starbucks on the ship. And they take gift cards, so we're set. Okay, this is inside Boleros. It's a nice little bar. They usually have live music. This is where I did a dance class on the Allure. So, oh, this is Kyle's favorite day, ship tour day. He looks miserable. Spotlight karaoke. We came here yesterday. It's a nice open bar. It's a small room. Deck 6. We have the spa and fitness. We have the boardwalk. That is where all the fun stuff is. Once again, the gym is insane. I feel like this is so much bigger than our gym at home. It's so nice. You see Jeff anywhere? So through the gym, you can get down to the jogging track. There's a room for spinning, free weights, as many machines as you could ever ask for. This gym is awesome. We had a voicemail that said I could have a $50 spa credit, so I booked a manicure. It is $79, which is pretty expensive. I think that's $10 or $20 more than the Carnival ship. So I get 50 off of that. Then there's a 20% gratuity, so I'm looking at about $50 for a manicure. That's pricey. Here's the spa for my manicure. It's very pretty, very nice and open. I checked in at the front desk. Now I have some product. I'm excited for my mani. My nails are a disaster. Just got my nails done. So it was $79 with a $50 discount plus the 20% gratuity, so it was $45 or so. But she did a great job, no upselling at all. She told me just what she was putting on my arms, but wasn't trying to use any sort of techniques to get me to buy it. Awesome. Okay, so Deck 6 has the schooner bar. They have trivia there, and then just the photo gallery. We're headed to the boardwalk. Deck 6, the boardwalk. There's some beautiful stained glass. Beautiful. When you walk in, we have the carousel with the stages of the horses, which is so fun. And then on this side, there's some more stained glass. I really do love the boardwalks on this ship. The carousel, which is just beautiful, so pretty. So there's the Johnny Rockets, but that's not included. They have kids shop, a candy store. This is the Abyss. Yes. The Abyss comes all the way down here. You swirl, twirl, and come out the bottom. So this is where you can get to the theater. This is the Aqua 280 Theater. And then you can also get to the rock climbing walls from here. That's probably the easiest way. So there's one rock climbing wall. There's stairs over there. One on either side of the theater. We're gonna try that here in a bit. Well, my brother is. We're not. We know. We already know what it looks like when we try to climb the rock wall. So far, the Aqua show was everyone's favorite, by far. Everyone absolutely loved it. some football going on at Playmakers. So if you want to watch sports, this is the place to be. More of the carousel. And then we have Kyle. Kyle just tripped over that and then now has tape stuck on his shoe. Oh my gosh, he's a mess. So the doghouse is included, so you can come here when they're open and get a hot dog, which is the same one that we had on the... Which one did we go on with your parents?
Sympathy.
No, it was not the Sympathy of the Seas.
Probably get a picture of the shell heads.
I am right now, actually. Kyle's favorite,
There's more than one.
the shell heads.
Maybe every floor 7 all over has shell heads.
I think this wallpaper is so pretty. Look at that. I think these are just rooms.
You don't want 7?
I think it's just rooms.
Yeah, I thought
It's
maybe
just
you wanted
this-
to see the manta rays.
Okay. Yeah, this is why he thought I wanted to see the manta rays. I actually love the manta rays so much. And I think they're the prettiest art installation. They're so pretty. You don't think they're pretty? Look at... We're on deck 8. So we are going to... We have the music hall, which we spent quite a bit of time in the other day. We have Central Park, some of the shops, and the cafe.
Mm-hmm.
So the music hall. It's closed right now, but it's really nice. We spent a lot of time in there. This Central Park is one of the neighborhoods. Oh, there's the elephant statue. So you have the Chops Grill, Park Cafe, and some of the shops. Some bird noises to make you feel at home. So there's a bar here. Oh, the greenery is really pretty. Oh, the hippo. More greenery. You can see the slides up there. The sculptures are pretty. It's fun. These are all in a book in the suites. Park Cafe, so you can come in here and grab some snacks. They have fruit, some parfaits. Those look good. And they'll make them right here for you. There's some pastries, bagel bar. Here's another monkey statue. He was upstairs too. That is Central Park. Deck 15 now, which is the Windjammer, and you have the Solarium. I love being in here.
What are we doing?
Alright. The Solarium is so pretty. There's like big sculptures. Here's an octopus looking thing. There's seahorses. I like this guy.
You like this guy?
Yeah, it's pretty cute, huh? Okay, so there's 2 levels.
I don't think there's children.
Solarium is great. It's pretty quiet considering. Alright, that was the Solarium. The Vine Bar is right outside the Solarium. Deck 15 has some pools with aerobics, So that's fun.
I like the lounge chairs.
Yeah, they're nice. Yeah. Yeah, so deck 15, you have some pool, loungers in the water. That looks really nice. Plenty of seating. Really pretty. Really pretty. There's another pool over there. Windjammer. Utopia of the seas. It is the first day, so we have food. Lobster. Deck 16. So we have the sports zone, flow rider, ultimate abyss, zip line, all the fun things, and the whirlpool. Okay, let's go check it out. All right, we're still on 16, and we have,
Get the people and everybody at 50.
this is the front, right?
Yeah. Those are the water slides me and JR did. Those were pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're in the front. We have 2 different water slides, and then, oh, 3?
Sweet.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're in the front, so there are 3 different water slides, and then plenty of places to lounge. Sports deck, deck 16, table tennis, pickleball. There are people out playing already. We're at Nassau, so I heard a lot of people say they weren't getting off the ship. Flow rider. I love this fish so much. I love the Ultimate Abyss slide. I think it's so fun, and it makes me love these, like this class of ships so much. It's just great. So it's not open right now, but you can zip line across here, which is kind of fun. And the cutest thing is the putt-putt. They have the things in a clamshell. There's a whale. There's an octopus back there. Some manta rays. This is way cooler than any other ship putt-putt that we've been on. The starfish. It's so cute.
Are you supposed to shoot it and like launch it? Wow, you're supposed to launch it into that hole.
There is a Mexican buffet. Local fresh. A local fresh. We haven't tried it yet because every time we come there's a huge line, but it's on our list of things to try one of these times. Okay, deck 16. Arcade. Here's the arcade. It's tiny, but it's nice. There's a little machine over there that has royal ducks that we played yesterday. Got a couple of those. Old Jeffy. Lost Dad and Kyle.
Right here.
They are not impressed. Not impressed with this bench. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't look very comfortable.
It's a crack for your crack.
Oh my God. Let's take a look at how much it costs for the 4 of us to go on Utopia of the Seas. Travel logistics. For this cruise, we did get offers where we only had to pay taxes and port fees. So the Oceanview large balcony would have cost about $2,800, the junior suite $3,900. We paid $415. We stayed at the Days Inn. We used Wyndham points for that. We paid $0 for Frontier and Southwest. We have the companion pass, so Kyle or I fly free, and then we added my brother. We did use points for Southwest, so we got a pretty good deal there. United, we paid for those 2 flights. The internet, we used US bank points to redeem for that, $70. Gratuities, $222 for the 4 of us. And then we had our Ubers, $200, because when you start adding more people, the Ubers need to be bigger, and then that just gets a little more expensive. Our total with points, $1,728.85. Without points, comps, anything, would have been $9,125.19. I think that's pretty good. It's less than $500 per person to fly, stay at a hotel, get on the cruise, the works. For food on the ship, they did have a special the first day, 30% off of the steak. So I got that. That was a pretty good deal. And then just any extras, room service, any additional drinks. Total 204. Total without points, 204. We didn't really save anything on food. But that's why we love cruises, because food is typically included unless you go a little bit extra like I do. For entertainment, we had the NASA Highlights Tour that we booked through Royal. We did use US Bank points to cover half of that, so we paid $107.80. We spent some money in the arcade, and then we spent $15 on the Price is Right. I got a manicure because I got a $50 credit loaded onto my account, and then our total $177.70 with points and comps. Without would have been $335.50. Total for the entire trip. Total with points, comps, discounts, all the things. $2,110.59. Without points or anything would have been $9,664.73. For a junior suite, a large balcony, 4 people, mega ship, have an amazing time. I think we did a great job with costs, a little over $550 per person, all in. Coming out, I'm going to have the shows, the food, and the entertainment. So the theaters you saw here, I'm going to show you what the shows look like in the theaters. We have the ice skating rink. We have the Royal Theater for the song and dance show. We have the Aqua Theater. And then I'll show you the Price is Right and give you a little bit more information about what that's like. In Nassau, we did the NASA Highlights Tour through Royal. We booked it through the app. The worst tour I think that we've ever been on. I wasn't even planning on making a video on that, not even in my plans. And the minute the tour started, I was like, oh no, I have to warn people so you do not book this tour. So that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. And then we also have some Vegas, more Royal cruises, more ship tours, more food shows and entertainment, and it is nonstop. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next trip.
Good time.